Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for you today. And in this one, before we get to the Wavedox portion, because that is the title of the video and the most important section of this video, I do want to touch on the first part of the DCUO bot. I mentioned this before in the past, but for the people that don't know, the DCUO bot is the same thing as the Wavedox tools. Is created by the same player, SCZ on the EU server. This is a very handy bot. I have it in my Discord. Other Discords have it as well. So I'll put the link for this in the description as well. So once you get to the website, go get started, make your account. I've already signed in, so that's why it says Obsidian Chill. So currently there's 62 users that are registered. There's 4 Twitch channels and 40 Discord servers have the bot. So then basically you go down to bots, and if you have a Twitch server, which, you know, TBD, I will have my Twitch up and running. You'll have the bot there, and then there's the Discord bots, the same thing. So you would add in your server, and then whatever channel that the bot is listening to, and then you have all the commands there. So the commands, same thing. So you can search the Restoration and Dominance, Vit and Dom, Health and Dom, Might and Precision, League player and their rank, combat rating, player skill points, and then the top players of a specified server. So very similar to what Wavedox had, just now you have an actual command sequence. So if you are up and coming on Twitch and want to have this bot to be able to people to use in their chat, if you have a DCU Discord server or private Discord server, the same thing. Join this. It's going to be nice and handy. So to the actual part of the video, the DCO Bot Tools. So this is a new add-on section to the DCO Bot. Now this brings us back to, now some of you may remember Wavedox, some of you may not. It's a site that was shut down due to the bytecode who ran the website just didn't have funds to keep the domain running. So we shut down that website. The other similar version of Wavedox, it was called DCO Live. There was run by SOAR, same thing. That was shut down just due to funds with keeping the domain running. And now we just have DCO Blow Guide, but Blow Guide's not really updated. I don't even know who runs it. The layout's not that good. You have to go through a bunch of screens to be able to get to the information you want. So it just wasn't very user friendly. Wavedox was. Wavedox was a very popular website within the community. A lot of people used it for ease of use, to check leagues, check your stats, check your character, check your rankings. So a lot of people like to see where they rank against other players. So the first part of the DCO tools is the CR calculator. Once again, very handy tool to have. So basically, if you're wanting to know what your max combat rating is, or you can put in what your combat rating is right now in terms of all your gear, and then if you want, say if you're at like 306 and like, okay, how do I get to 307 or how do I get to 308? You can play around this calculator and can calculate that. Update tracker, this is just going to be in terms of tweets from DC Universe Online. We've got the character checker, which is the same thing as Wavedox, so it's a search. So if you need to search and find someone, same thing here. You select the server, so you can do Xbox, Switch, US Switch, EU, and US. So this will just give you a breakdown of the character. Same thing, league checker, if you're going to check a league. Same thing, it'll give you a list of every player in that league, average skill points, CR, stuff like that. And then we have the rankings. So top characters, top league. So this is one of the ones that the feature that was very handy in Wavedox. So it was really popular. So top characters, same thing. What this will do is you can sort by all worlds, or whichever world you want. So right now it's top skill points. So the person that has the highest skill points out of every single world in DC Universe is this ABS character. Then you've got Brittany, Explosion X. So obviously they finished up their Legend characters and probably got the new feats for the vendor items. But yeah, so you're looking at 544. So that means there's 8 players with 544 skill points, and then everyone else is like 543. And the rankings will show up to 100. So the top 100 players in each kind of category will be shown. If you find this person that's blank, that just means that they started their character after the Census API started to be finished updating. I can't remember the exact year. It's just the devs chose not to update any. That's why all these styles are old. But same thing, you do combat rating. So obviously 308. You can do top health. What's that? That's a million health there. Defense, same thing. You can pick whatever category you want to pick. So say if we click might. Well, that's a coincidence. It just happens that I'm number 1, 105,022 might. And you can kind of see where you stand. Obviously, that's buffed. Like, you don't have the comment section, hey, you're buffed. It's like, yeah, I was, but I'm number 1. Same thing, precision. Headbone 116, 74K. And everyone else. So, it's just, it's kind of neat to be able to compare yourself against other people. Some people take it a little bit more serious than others, more in terms of skill point ranking. Like, if you ever wondered why, like, if we go back to skill points. Let's try to find an example here. So if you ever wondered why someone changed their name to add zeros in front of it, or there's a couple people, I think his name's Bless now, but everyone, if you're within that circle, you know who Bless is. He would change his name to like 00000000. Like, if you've ever seen a name like that with some kind of number in front, they did that only because of Wavedox. The only reason why it's not Achilles or it's 00 Achilles or 000 is because of Wavedox. Because if you have the same skill points, it's alphabetical. So that's why, like, Brittany Explosion X have the same skill points, but Brittany is with a B, so it's higher than E. So people put like numbers in their name so that they would be higher on the Wavedox ranking, so they could see their name. So if you're taking it that seriously to change your name just so you show up on Wavedox higher, the site's pretty important. So we'll see how many people do that nowadays. But yeah, we can go to top leagues again. Same thing. So this will be all worlds. This is average skill points, 498. And same thing. It'll say US, EU. And same thing, you can change it by average combat rating, member count, so we can see who has the most members and everywhere. So Prime, 953 members on the Xbox server. And then Xbox Villains was 910. So what I'm gathering from this is that there's not too many leagues on Xbox, and pretty much every single player on the entire game is in like one league or another. Because what's that? The top 6 are Xbox leagues. So that's kind of funny. And then of course you got the DCUO players, and you can sort it too. So what I will say is that right now it's kind of not so much broken, it's just that the Switch is kind of behind. So if I go all league Switch, so it only shows 6 leagues. Obviously there's more than 6 leagues on the Switch. So what you have to do, if you're a Switch player and you want to see where your ranking is, go to League Checker, change this to Switch, and then type in your name. So whatever league name is, or any league name you see. So what is it? Legion? L-E-I-O-G-N? Probably spelled that wrong. So same thing, then you find Legion, but obviously Legion was already there because I told them about it. So what you have to do, if you're a Switch server player and you want to see where your league is, just type your league name into League Checker, and then it'll automatically appear in the top leagues. It's just, for whatever reason, that's how you have to do it. It's just because the Switch is the newest in the API census, so it's just how they have to access it. So don't be, obviously there's more than 6 leagues, like I said, so if you just want your league to show up or anything like that, type in any league you see into League Checker, and then it'll carry over to top leagues. But there's the tools. It is really nice and handy. Perfect website. I'll put it in the description. He's also working on continual updates. This guy's really good about making websites that are really helpful for the community. So CR Calculator, Update Tracker, Character Checker, League Checker, and then the Wavedox rankings, or basically top characters. I'll refer to it as Wavedox rankings, but top characters, top leagues. So check it out, guys. His description, there's also like a donate link too if you want to help him out. But everything else, really, really simple website design, really quick, easy to access. It's going to be great to the future, and see all his future updates. So check it out, guys. Take care.